Hey, what's happening? Fit Dad Chris here. We got ourselves a little bit of a project. We bought a 69 Chevelle Malibu. It's a 300 Deluxe, which is pretty rare from what I hear, but you know, most of the stuff's been, you know, not original. Well, a lot of it is original, but it needs a lot of work. The body's pretty banged up, so we're gonna have to replace a bunch of stuff, and still trying to figure out how to do that. But it's a solid car. Check out the interior. The interior is pretty banged up. Just you know, it needs a lot of work. A lot of it's gonna have to get ripped out, some of the floorboards, but it's cool. Even the headliner, tilted up top, it's got some holes. It was really good shape, but some mice were in it. This was in the garage for like 20 years. And the engine's solid though, so that's a good thing. It runs. It's got a 327 from a 68 Camaro and a turbo 350 transmission. Only thing is the brakes don't work. So today we're gonna be replacing the master cylinder and hoping that fixes it so we can at least drive the car a little bit and see how it goes. So I've never done it before. I watched some videos, so we'll see if that's gonna help. The car also doesn't have a title, which I'm working on, so I'll make another video about that. So I found some cool stuff, so I think we could figure it out. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll walk through it and see how it goes. All right, thanks. All right, so we're back. Started to take the master cylinder off, but of course ran into a problem, which I thought was gonna happen. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. I've done a lot. I'm pretty handy, but I've never really done this. So first thing was first, I hit all the nuts with WD-40. Probably should have, I hit them a couple times. So on an old car, anything like that, hit it with WD-40. So I started unscrewing where the one brake line goes in, and I kind of noticed that it's supposed to spin on the actual pipe, and I noticed it was kind of, the pipe was turning. And I kind of should have stopped and put more WD-40, maybe a little bit, and instead I turned it and the whole thing popped off. So basically what I was left with was, this is the part that goes into the master cylinder, and you can see right here where the pipe broke off. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get a whole new brake line. I'm totally screwed. But it only goes down to another block where they branch out, so I had to run to the auto parts store and basically get some brake line, and I'm gonna have to MacGyver this and couple this, and I got a pipe bender. I'm gonna have to pipe it all in and fit it all in, and I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. But Mac, bring the camera around here real quick. Keep it on the car. Let me see here. So basically though, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the master cylinder off anyway, because it's got to come off. So you can see. Here, hold that nice. You can see right there's two screws, one here and one on that side. Already loosened them up, and then here's the two that go in. So basically I'm just going to take this off, then these two off, pop this off, and just be careful because I don't want the brake fluid coming off everywhere. So let me just take that off. I'm just going to go slow and steady, and then I'll put the new one on, and then I'm going to have to figure out how to rig that brake line up, and with this pipe bender, hopefully I gotta think 5 times before I do it, because I don't want to screw it up. So all right. Oh, and we got a new air filter. It's just a cheap one. I just wanted something so if we do get this thing on the road, it won't be sucking in dirt. We'll get a lot better one down the road. All right, stay tuned. All right, my son wanted us to film me taking this out, so it can be kind of boring. So once we edit this, I'll tell you where to fast forward if you don't want to watch it, but maybe take some notes. Go play with the dog, right? So stop barking. So we're doing this, buddy. So basically, this is where I screwed up the first one. When I started turning this nut, this line was moving with it instead of just staying in place, and that's where it cracked off. So this one, I was a little more patient, and I probably sprayed this with WD-40 about 5 times. Like the first couple times I moved it so slightly, just because the line was moving with it. I could see it was kind of stuck. So I definitely went real slow, put a lot of WD-40 on there. I think I'm gonna have to buy stock in WD-40. So we're gonna have to get a little bit of it's not too bad of a light, but we're gonna have to get like a nice work light. All right, almost there. Give me one more turn and I probably do the rest with my hand. Or not. Oh, is it out? Oh, it's already out. Okay. So this one we're just gonna, I guess, kind of let it chill right there. Then, no, I lost another. And another thing I have to get is like some kind of tray to hold everything in, because stuff keeps falling all over the place. All right, so that was a 9/16. The bolts go, the brake lines going in. They're all 9/16. Okay. What do you say? You saw an eagle? Okay. Actually, for this side, I can't use an extension. It's really tight in there, so I have to go here and just do it like this. All right. Okay, thanks. That's our 5-year-old. I don't know what he's talking about. Nobody does. Right, Max?
Hey, Dad, right when a bald eagle flew past me.
You saw a bald eagle? I don't think so.
A bald eagle feather fell.
Whoa!
What?
Holy cow, maybe you really did see that.
It went
That
that
came
way.
from something, right? All right, one nut off. Now one more. For this one, actually, I'm going to switch back to the extension. So,
Sorry, I'm going to use this time to brush off
right.
everything.
Okay, thanks, buddy. Bought some gloves. Just to be... Normally at work, my hands get so dirty, and then your hands are just so dirty for, like, forever. I'll have to get some...
Not forever,
You know,
for a
some
few
good
days.
If you know some good soaps to use, let me know. Maybe I'll pick them up. I know, like the lava and the what's the old one? Goop or something like that, right? So, all right, I don't know. I guess this is gonna just pop right out. One thing I want to be careful with actually is I'm just gonna over here. I got a plastic bag. I'm just gonna put it in there because if any break, I don't want any brake fluid, you know, coming out.
Dad, I'm still brushing it.
Okay.
Hey, Dad,
It feels like it's loose, but there's only 2 screws, I think, right? Yeah, 1 and 2. All right.
Dad, I see it's on there.
That was on there.
Should you look under it?
No, I mean I think it just gotta.
You know, it has been in there for about 20 years.
Oh, it's probably been in here longer than that.
I mean, the rust is still holding on. I mean, like, you can't.
Oh,
Did you bite?
little elbow grease.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
you win!
Got
Victory!
it.
Oh, Dad,
All right.
it broke.
Put
Something
that
broke.
in here.
Probably nothing broke.
All right, let's take a look. Ugh. Well, looks pretty junked up.
I mean, that's what you get for buying a car that's been in a garage for more than 20 years.
It has nothing in
well,
the bowl.
I mean, you can't
hope-
expect a car to be perfect after staying in a garage for more than 20 years, can you? I guess you can. Depends on
Well, the
how.
The hope is that here's the new one, which had
It's coming to save us.
a different kind of top, but I think it's fine. I think it should all work.
I mean, like, yeah.
You know,
It should work.
Max, you're filling the thing.
Yeah, I
Film this.
know.
So we'll put it in. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna have to put this in. Hold on, Ryder. What is that kid talking about?
Probably trying to call a bald eagle.
All right. So that puppy's on there. Get these guys back on, and
You know,
then I'm gonna have to well, you know what? So one thing I'm gonna try here. Ryder, be quiet for a minute. So you have to bleed these to get all the air bubbles out, right? So I tried to actually find a little bleed kit at the auto store. They didn't have one. So basically you can like bleed it on the bench, they say, and then bring this in. But I don't have that. But there's a guy on YouTube called Scotty Kilmer. He's awesome. He's got tons of videos. And he does a method where you can bleed it right here. So we're gonna go with that method and see what happens. So basically, we want to just get this on, you know, pretty snug, pretty hand tight,
and put in the ball.
and then
What?
put this other one on.
Doesn't matter. And he's on new of these, and I found bald eagle feather.
no, it's not bald eagle feather.
Bald eagle feather.
And I put that right there. It's not eagle feather. I found it
All right.
yesterday and put on
So
the
that's on. Now what I'm gonna do is just put the first, hopefully this please God fit. Oh, there goes a wrench.
Oh, I can pick that up.
Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Comes out the mouth. Oh, comes out the light. Who thought it would come out the light? I didn't. The new cars
All
are...
right, so we want to get this kind of started. I don't want to strip any lines. I don't want to... Oh, man.
The black hole of death has occurred.
Boys, shh, don't go in there. Don't go in there because you're going to hit the pedal by accident. Don't go in there. Do not put your feet in there. All right, let's try to get this. I think I got to bend it a little bit. All right, yeah, it's a little bit. You know what, I got to try to give myself a little more. There we go.
You still got that cable to put in, right?
Yep.
Sure, all the viewers want to see that.
Yeah, well, we're going to see how that works out. So, this thing does not move very freely, to be honest with you.
1 like equals 1 prayer, this works. 1 like equals 1 prayer, that this works.
All right. So, anyway, the whole way he talks about is you can basically just barely put these on, not hand tight, just enough, and then you basically are going to push the pedal down, tighten the nuts, and let the pedal come up, and then you loosen the nuts a little bit more again, and then you push the pedal down. And he said you do that about 5 or 6 times,
5 or 4.
and that should get the air out, and should, oh, these things are getting slippery, all that WD-40, and you should feel the pedal be, you know, hard, not go all the way to the ground. So, like I said, I don't know if this is going to be a brake issue as well, or just the master cylinder. So, I'm kind of hoping that just fixing this master cylinder lets the car stop. All right, there's tight, hand tight. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, now I gotta figure out how to make the rest of this work. So we're gonna pause this and then come back. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys. So we're back the next day. Like I said, the bolt had the line had broke. So we went to the auto parts store yesterday, and I got new brake lines. And I got way too long, and this is what I ended up making. It was ridiculous. And another piece to clip on here. But at the store, the guy had looked at one thing, and I think it got switched, and the threading wasn't good, so it didn't even fit. So anyway, today, this was like, I was like, forget it, this is a mess. Don't go there, bud. That was a mess. So what I did today, I wanted to show it before I actually went and put it in, but I completely forgot, is I got a smaller piece, and you can see here, it's going into that. It's in a little cup link, and then it's twisted up in a circle, and then it goes into the little junction box. So, you know, they say you want to have the little, like the circle where it's wound because for vibration. And actually, this piece right here is touching the wheel well, so I'm going to put something under there, maybe bend it a little more. I don't really care. This is just to get the car, to see if it was the master cylinder, so we can just drive this thing. So I'm going to tighten these up, and then I'm going to, I guess, start putting the brake fluid in. And we're going to try to bleed that and see what happens, and that's about it. I also got this cool little magnetic tray which holds everything in, which is pretty awesome, right? You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's really
cool.
unique because look.
Yeah,
you can
pretty cool. I know. All right, we'll be back in a bit. Okay, you're videotaping? All right, cool. All right, so here, you can put it on me. So we're going to fill the master cylinder up with some .3 brake fluid, right? I got Max in the car. He's going to push on the pedal when I tell him to. Basically, these two are loose, and my 5-year-old's filming, so if his fingers get in the way, I'm sorry. Just leave it right there. So these are kind of just loose. So from that guy Scotty Kilmer, he's an awesome guy on YouTube too. He's gonna he said to basically put the fluid in, right? Put the fluid in.
Yes, and you put in the fluid.
I read to leave about a ½ an inch, so that's what I'm gonna do. Put the fluid in, basically leave the nuts loose. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Maxwell push the pedal down all the way down to the floor. Then I'm going to tighten them up, and I'm going to have him let them come up. Then we're going to do that probably about 5 more times. All right, go ahead and push the pedal down and hold it. Don't let it go. All right, hold it there, okay? All right, keep holding it. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
I'm gonna show them Max.
No, okay, you can show him, Max.
Hi, this is my driving license.
All right, come back here so we
You
can
don't
see.
drive the car.
Come back here and put it on the master cylinder. Keep holding it, buddy, all the way to the floor, okay? And obviously, I'll put something in the video where you can fast forward this if you want, just to see what happens. All right, so this one is this is the original line on here, so. All right, let go. All right, I heard some stuff going there. All right, so we're gonna do this a few more times, and I'm not gonna bore you with this. I'm gonna do about 4 or 5 more times, and then we'll see if the pedal gets harder and, you know, if it works. It'd be awesome. Well, I backed up. It looks like it actually works. It's stopping. I think some of these brakes might be locking, so I'm gonna go up and down the driveway a few times with no kids in the car just to make sure it actually works.
And then we're actually gonna drive somewhere.
I don't know. We'll see about that. All right, let me back away from the car.
First. Put it on.
Oh, and viewers, all the stopping is on purpose. The car is not like just stopping at random because it's not working good. It's actually working fine. Hopefully I'm gonna actually be able to get in the car and we can show you an inside view of how it feels to be inside. I don't know if we're going anywhere, but the thing looks pretty cool, right? Leave a comment in the comments if it looks cool or not cool.
Alright, hold on. Stay on the grass! I tell you.
But it looks like it's working pretty good. Woo!
Success! Well, it kind of works, so maybe we're gonna take it for a drive. So I don't know. I hope. Oh, here's my wife looking at me like, what happened? So it worked. We're gonna stop this, and that's, you know, how you replace it and do all that stuff, and we're gonna have some fun with this now. So thanks for watching.